Hi, everybody. I hope I'm really live. I my webcam working, so hopefully this is a better experience, a better visual experience. Let me say hi in the chat. Hope you are having a good Monday. But yes, as you can see, I am getting in the Christmas spirit. I went shopping at Target last week and I found this gem, little Snoopy. I love my peanuts, as you can tell. I mean, hello. I got the Snoopy Christmas drinking glass set. So I've been using that and just slowly getting in the holiday spirit. I got our Christmas tree in our bedroom set up. I brought in all the decorations and for the rest of the house. So probably tomorrow, I'm thinking I'll get those mostly put up. I've gotten kind of a system to where I put it away strategically, so hopefully it'll be easier to set up the next year. So I did a lot of purging last year and might do a little bit more this year, kind of a, year by year process. So I hope you're doing well. It is going to be election day for some folks around the country tomorrow. I'm paying close attention to elections in Kentucky, Ohio, Virginia, and maybe Pennsylvania. Can't remember. But some important issues on the ballot. So please go vote if you are having elections in your area. If you show up and there's not a ballot, please ask to vote provisionally. That is your right. And make your voice heard. There are many elections in this polarized country that we're living in where one vote can make a difference. So don't just think, oh, what can my vote make a difference? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start to dig into some questions. Let's see here. I should say we had a good weekend. We went and ran errands on Saturday, and then Sunday I did a lot of housework per usual, and we just kind of relaxed and watched football. I tried to get into watching some holiday movies, but I don't know, the spirit kind of left me. And I'm thinking that as a present to myself for December, I'll probably just go ahead and subscribe to the Hallmark channel, the Hallmark channel just for the month. So that way I can watch the countdown to Christmas, as they call it. Okay, let's see. Question number 1. What famous attraction have I been to that's been a disappointment? What famous attraction have I been to that's been a disappointment? Well, I can't think of really any that were like a total disappointment. But that's because I'm traveling kind of buff. I like to go places and see new things. And so pretty much I'm always a glass half full girl. Like experiencing something is better than I would have not experienced at all. But I guess one thing I'll point out, what stands out is the arch in St. Louis. I mean, it was really cool. And they had a nice exhibit, and it's part of a national park. But it's not accessible. I mean, I think the very bottom, you can maybe go up 6 or floors. But once you really get at the top of the arch, because the way I've heard it described, it's kind of like a tram pod that goes up. It cannot accommodate, large wheelchairs or scooters. And also, if you're kind of claustrophobic, which I can kind of be sometimes, you may not want to go up. So, yeah. And then I've heard once you get up to the top, it's hard to see out. They just have a very limited amount of windows. And so, and we're short, me and my husband. So that was a little bit of a disappointment considering how beautiful it is as a structure. I'm trying to think what else. Attractions that have been a disappointment. That's all I really can think of. I mean, I've been to New York and everything there was amazing. Nothing disappointed. I've been to, of course, like Disneyland, Disney World. Those are amazing. No disappointments there. And Washington, D.C., same thing. Everything there has been amazing. So I will say one thing that exceeded my expectations in one place where we went on one of our recent vacations before the pandemic was we went up to Vancouver, British Columbia, Victoria, and we went to Busch Heart Gardens. And it exceeded my expectations big time. So if you like gardens and colors and nature, I strongly recommend you get up to Canada, go up to Victoria. Even though it's a little bit out of distance from the city center, try to go to Busch Art Gardens. It is beautiful. So yeah, I'm curious for my people who watch who like to travel, if you have any memories of places that were a disappointment to you or maybe exceeded your expectations. Go ahead and share in the comments below so we can keep the conversation going. I'm going to go ahead and answer another one here. What is one word people would never use to describe me? What is one word people would never use to describe me? Well, people know me in different aspects of my life and different times in my life. But I'll go to the purists, like people who know me the best. And this is kind of hard to answer because I'm biased to myself, right? Somewhat subjective. But I would say people would never describe me as well, okay, I could take this a few ways. Definitely not conservative. I'm not a fundamentalist. I am someone who is more on the liberal spectrum of things. I'm also quite outspoken. Although I try to, in these, again, polarized times, temper what I say and where I say it. But I guess on the more neutral side of human qualities, especially my family would not accuse me of being patient. That's right. I got told a lot as a kid and into my adult life that I can be very impatient. And I continue to feel and be somewhat impatient towards myself and my own goals and all the things. I try to be kind. I try to, especially when I'm being helped or assisted. I don't want to be rude or demanding. That's not part of my personality. But like when I'm running a meeting or I have a goal, I'm very much business. Like I'm boom, boom, boom. I want it done. And if something's not working right on my computer or, Ultim is frustrating me, see, that's why I would never make a good parent. I do not have the patience at all. And why I don't really like kids. Even my nieces and nephews, nieces, that I've been around. When my niece, when she was younger, I was like, I understood the value of good quality time. But then it's like, okay, go back to your mom. So, yeah. No one could ever accuse me or describe me as being patient, and certainly not overly patient. My sister seemed to get all the patient gene in the family, well, at least between the two of us. She's a saint, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, there's that. And I'll go ahead and answer one more. It's threatening rain here in the Bay Area. And I'm looking out and I'm seeing sun. And I'm like, seriously, what is going on? I guess it's been raining up in San Francisco, but it's sprinkled here. But I want like winter rain. Okay. Well, this one's an easy, simple one. What do I like to drink in the morning? Well, juice or water. Mostly juice. And mostly lemonade. I know, might sound kind of weird, but I switch between lemonade and orange juice. Cranberry juice, if there's nothing else. I will not drink tomato juice. I think it's disgusting. I will not drink prune juice. I think that's disgusting. What other kind? Carrot juice, all the kombuchas, all the things. No way, no how. It's just I have a very selective palate, so I am kind of apple juice, orange juice, lemonade, maybe fruit punch. Well, think juice box. That's kind of my life. And I drink that and some water in the morning. And then I switch over to my favorite friend, Mr. Cokie Coke. Prefer Mexican Coke bottles. So that's, yeah. Oh, and I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink lattes. I've never liked hot coffee. I don't drink tea. Again, I feel very much a unicorn or a zebra, like very much oddball. That I don't like hot beverages, so that rules out a lot of the coffee, tea stuff. And again, I mean, maybe someday that'll change. My palate has evolved over the years, but that's where I'm at right now. It kind of makes sense too because I don't like soups. So unless I'm sick. If I'm sick, then yeah, a nice cup of hot chicken soup tastes good. But in general, nope. So yeah, curious. Obviously, I always want to know from you guys watching this on the replay where you stand on certain things. They can be hot topics. Coffee, no coffee, soda, no soda, all the things. Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I think those are going to be the questions for today. I'm hoping you like this new webcam setup. Please let me know. The one thing I'm a little concerned about is if there's a slight delay. So if you notice a delay in the audio, let me know. I maybe can try to rectify that. But from my perspective right now, the picture is looking much better. And so I'm happy about that. And I think I've got my whole captioning system down. So I'm trying to, keep up on these. And I have a video on my desktop I want to get to editing. So if I don't see you before next week in a new video, hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching these. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good start to the week. And yeah, go vote tomorrow if you have elections happening in your area. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.